Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 10 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Empire of Brazil. In the last episode, right at the end, you'll remember that I was having a bit of a moan about tanks and how we had researched the level 3 light tank without actually having the company which goes with it, which basically renders one of our most powerful companies completely pointless, because once you actually have the tank done, these bonuses don't apply anymore. It has to be applied in research. Now, the thing I wasn't sure about was whether it was applied when you started the research or when you finished the research. Thankfully, having done a few tests, it's actually when you finish the research, and you will notice the date now is the 1st of August 1941. That is a month before when we actually ended the last one. I think it was actually the 1st of September. And that is very, very good reason. We are 1 day away from actually finishing this research. We got really kind of lucky. So what I'm going to do is stop researching this tank. We're going to be 1 day away. It actually saves the research, so we can go back to it in the future. And the reason for that is because we want to make sure we get that company before we actually roll out the tank 3, which then gets the company bonuses. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and save up to 150 political power. We'll grab the Estrada de Ferro Central do Brasil, and then we will actually finish off the research for the light tank and start rolling those off the production line. And that's going to mean that we have the tanks at the level that they should be for us. So instead we're going to start working on the medium tank 3. Let me just double check there's nothing else that we want. Considering it's August... Oh, for goodness sake, Mordred, you suck. We have construction abilities. No! And it's August already. Anyway, so what are we doing? Have we started getting the fabrications on these people? Now, I was like a day... It was September 23rd, that's right, because the war was due to start on September the 24th against these guys. I'm afraid we will have to go through time again. It was going to go against Bolivia, yes. And Dominion of India declared war on the Baratian Commune. Has Germany fallen again yet? No. Okay, so we're just going to have to play through about a month of gameplay again, so sorry about that. But I'm sure you will agree, the reason was good. There's definitely a good reason for it. Peru's fighting Ecuador. Peru's really quite growing quite a lot. And they will be in a war industry now, so they will start producing... No, they're still civilian. Never mind. That guy has an amazing hat, though. I want his hat. Like, when we beat these guys, that hat is mine. That hat will belong to us. Okay, so our troops are in position. We have those guys. You guys are training still. Sultans of Egypt took 8 states from Tripolitania. So Egypt is now a lot bigger. And that's fine. Ecuador actually fighting back again. We will need to position some troops up here when we go up against Peru, but I'm kind of hoping that Bolivia will have fallen by that point. Are there any resources we need to buy in? I don't think so. And nah, I think we'll be fine. And we are still getting infrastructure. Now, there was a very good point made in the comments that we are going to need some infrastructure going north, particularly when we start pushing north in our offensives up there. Thankfully, these states are quite big, so we can just cut straight across the Amazon, I think. Although it might actually be better going through here, I'm not sure. Like, do these have a supply limit, depending on their size? Local infrastructure, 5.5, 25% of previous infrastructure. No. I mean, I'm sure that size, like how urban an area is, has something to do with it. Like, these two have really high supply support, while these ones don't. So I'm rather wondering if it's going to be better to go through there. 26.1, 66, 25. That's a level 1. Average infrastructure states in the area 1.6 will increase how much supply can go through it. Total level of infrastructure in the area is 5. Really? Oh, because there's actually multiple areas here. Didn't realise that supply areas were kind of broken down like that. Okay. So yes, we will need to push some more infrastructure up that way, I think. Ecuador is definitely pushing back against Peru, which is kind of interesting. Oh, we're only a couple of days away from our own war now. 20th of September. We will be attacking straight into La Paz. It actually looks like they're really short on equipment. And their fighting strength is very poor, which is going to suit us because it's going to mean that our push is going to be even easier than it otherwise would have been. And done. Okay. Let's get this party started. Go. And go. You have a general. Good. Just no portrait, which is unfortunate. You're pushing there, you're pushing there. Okay. United Baltic Duchy has capitulated to Britain. Except the French got it. And it looks like Poland is getting swallowed up. Germany has once again disappeared, and Austria is definitely being pushed back. Okay, so at this point I'm going to stop getting these until we have the 150 political power to get the tank construction thing, and I might also wait for the motorized one so that our motorized and mechanized are even better as well. Fighters and small ships I'm less concerned about, and then infantry equipment. I think these always just stack at some point, so we can have the better infantry or the cheaper infantry. I think we'll probably go for the better. But in the meantime, we're just going to wait. So how is the offensive going? Did we push them back? Doesn't really look like it, does it? Okay, so you guys aren't actually pushing. Guys, come on. This isn't rocket science. Yep, you're assisting, you're assisting. Good, good, good. You can go in there. You guys are pushing forwards. They're attacking back again, which is fine. Poland has gone to the Commune of France. You're assisting over there. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, now we're pushing them. Good. That was a little bit of a slower offensive than I would have liked to have seen. This army is actually pretty well supplied, unlike that one. Can we have you supporting? Yes, we can. We would just want to chip away at them. We'd definitely have better supply than these guys do. You're attacking up into there, although that's not without its problems. Let's have you assist over here so we can add a little bit more pressure. Okay, so in the north the attack is kind of stalling, although this guy is super weak right now. Surely you can push. Or is he already withdrawing? He's already withdrawing. Okay, they just weren't attacking for some reason. You guys can attack here. You can assist. You can assist. And you will need to wait where you are. Looks like we're actually going to attack in from this side rather than the southerly attack as I had expected. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, did I just select you all by accident? I think I might have. Yes, I did. Whoops. You know what? That's actually okay. Just keep on pushing. I accidentally selected the whole unit rather than a movement. You can assist. Okay, so we could actually have you just cutting straight across there. Like so. We're all moving in, you're assisting. You're all assisting in this attack, but he's actually going to survive by the looks of things. Okay, we've pushed in again, reinforcements have arrived. Excellent. You can actually stay where you are and begin assaulting you. You can go here as well. You'll repulse that attack. I think we just need to wait until we've got resupply here and then hit into that province again. You're looking like you might falter soon. Let's see if I can send you in as reinforcements and let you recover some organization while we're doing that. Your fighting strength is dropping really quite quickly, actually. Why is that? We are short artillery. Yes, we are. Alright, in that case, we're going to need more artillery. We're lacking steel. Ooh, we're lacking a lot of steel. Interesting. Why am I not getting steel? Russia. Austria also. Losing some territory. Okay, so we need 25 steel still. I think we'll buy it. One from Canada, one from Finland, one from Norway. And that overcomes most of our deficit. Now, does Bolivia have any resources? It does. It has tungsten. Lots and lots of tungsten, which hopefully we can sell for other resources. This war against Bolivia is actually taking longer than I'd hoped. Right, all of you lot, attack him. Let's push him back and then allow ourselves a couple more prongs to assault. Right, you attack here. Light Cruiser 3. Excellent. We can actually start building those immediately, but first we need some more industrial things. Let's get concentrated industry. Nope, we're waiting with you. And then that's going to be the last of those light cruisers, and then we'll get a light cruiser 3. Marvellous. Alright, onwards. Where are you off to? You're still moving over there to assist there. The German Empire declared war on... Sorry, the Japanese Empire declared war on Germany and Qing. So the Japanese are definitely saber-rattling now. They're going for China, and they'll probably get it. Syndicates have virtually won their civil war, which is very unfortunate. That war usually is just constant. It doesn't actually ever end, usually. Unfortunately, in this instance, it seems to. Okay, we are definitely pushing through. We should be able to push through there, which is good. Commune of France took 38 states. The Austrian Empire was annexed already. Wow. And then the German Socialist State was formed. Though you are still at war with the minions. Which you'll take without much problem, I don't think. Alright, let's have you attack here. Let's have you assist. There we are. You'll fall soon enough. And you're coming in to reinforce. Hopefully beat the garrison. Yes, we did. Good. And then actually, as you guys move in, you'll get more supply back again. Are we taking attrition here? We are. Fighting in the jungle. It's not fun. You're going to repulse that. Okay, you guys, half of you advance here. Oh, I see. We didn't actually finish pushing them. Okay, and then the war against Chile, which we are also going to declare. Oh, sorry, Peru, even. Which means you lot have a go. You guys, aha, reinforcements are to be committed very shortly, and I think I'm going to add you guys to that front, including the tank. Off you go. And then there's just 2 more tanks being trained, and we should be good. Right, let's have you attack here. Ah, we're already pushing them back. Okay, cool. There we are. You guys are pushing there. You, on the Peruvian front, are doing stuff, which is good to see. I would really like to beat Bolivia, though, because they're going to start pushing in over this way, although Ecuador is still tying them up in the north, which is good. Let's have one of you go over there, one of you go over this way. Their wars have not merged, which is somewhat surprising, and we are capturing a whole bunch of factories, actually. Which, for the most part, should probably go to the artillery lines. And in fact, we'll put them all in the artillery at the moment. We're going to need to buy a bunch more steel, which is very irritating. And then none of you are actually worthwhile. Bugger. Gonna have to buy from these guys. I guess we'll get it from Germany. I did not want to buy from the communists, though. That's very irritating. And we're going to need some more oil, which I will buy from the USA. Then after that, probably Japan. Outdated equipment. Yes, we know that. That is fine. Alright, so long as we can keep on pushing in towards La Paz, I will be quite happy. We've already split them down there. Let's have You guys pushing in here. With you assisting. You can push here. Or not. Keep rolling up the bottom. With the exception of you. If you were to do this. Okay. Meanwhile, in Bolivia, Ruthenia has capitulated. You guys are pushing forwards. You guys should be surging forwards as well. So should you. There we go. This is a little bit more of an effective offensive, as I had been hoping for. And we can also get the tanks manufacturer. And we'll keep on saving for the motorized mechanized, because I would like those to be better, especially if we are going to be relying more heavily on tanks. I mean, manpower is a slight concern for us. What? Oh, we're still on volunteer. We have 600,000, but still. The more mechanized our military can be, the more manpower we can conserve. This definitely cannot afford to be a high manpower offensive. Oh, doctrine. Whatever. You guys trained? You are. Excellent. Yeah, we'll just add you to this army for now. Jump on in. I thought I could also use you up here, actually, thinking about it. You know what? Let's get the tank divisions. New unit. Dutra. We're going to call this tanks. And we will have to position you on this front, with the objective of going for Lima, I think. Off you go. Right. Good. Oh, you have to go around. You guys are pushing there. We can send in some support over here, hopefully. In fact, if we can cut them off, that would be even better. And they will be surrounded, so we will. Meanwhile, they're pushing in. That's fine. That northern territory is kind of... we can allow it to be wasted. Right, let's go and crush them. Let's keep up the pressure. Keep on going. We're hitting Bolivia very hard now. They've actually got a lot of national unity. Or else a lot of their points are stored in one place, which is La Paz. 5 victory. Alright, you guys are pushing through there, you're going through there. We are still going through this area, good. Let's do a consistent and concerted attack here. Kind of just throwing you at the enemy right now, but that's fine. And once Bolivia has fallen, we can shift troops further away. Austrian People's Republic took 3 states, Serbia was our next, and we have finished atomic research, which means even faster research rates. Good. Austria seems to be back again. Oh, this is probably the communist one? Yes, it is. It's the puppet. Okay, so now it being the very end of December, we could wait until the 1942 technologies, which does include more research speed, so we're going to do that. We're just going to let that technology tick up. This is actually pretty strong, so I think we have to come in through the south, and hopefully La Paz isn't guarded. And if you guys are trying to move to reinforce... you attack here. You attack here. And then if we need to, we can use you guys to lock those guys down, which allows you to push forwards. Unfortunately, they did have more troops there. And you are trying to garrison down to here. Please don't. Oh, I see. It's being split up because of the lake. Alright. Let's do that. Tanks. Let's apply a little bit more pressure. You were pushed back, that's unfortunate. A minister supports his ideology. Paternal autocrats increases. Oh, we really... We'll let it drop a little bit. That's fine. It's still 23rd of December. Come on, let's go. Right, all of you lot. Let's really just lock them down. Unfortunately, you're moving back into that position. We have some more troops back here. Not entirely sure what you're doing. You're pushing forwards. Okay, now you're pushing forwards. Good. That is what I wanted to see. Meanwhile, in Chile, you can all assist with that attack. You can go through there and down here. Ah, mechanized offensive. Good. Let's just throw in an offensive over there. You can drop in here. Take that. And we have another research. We'll wait again for 42. See what's available. See if there is anything we want from that. Let's just throw troops into this fight. Just force them back. Did you guys push these back again? No. And we need to let the tanks build up some preparation so that we can really push forwards with those. So they will take a moment to become useful. But honestly, that's fine and expected. Okay, this offensive on La Paz is proving to be more difficult than I'd anticipated. I think we need to do these multiple front attacks. So you lot should be marching into here, guys. And then here. Though, not you. Let's keep them tied up. Ecuador, still in the fight. You guys, come on people. Let's go. Okay, all of you can hit this. Yeah, you'll win that easily. And then once that's done, I think we just need you lot to take that. Okay, good. We should have access to that steel soon, if we don't already. Not yet. So we need to wait for this front to fall, then we can either go straight for La Paz, or need to keep an eye on them reinforcing. In fact, just to stop you reinforcing this group, we'll launch an assault, which is actually going to be a successful one. Construction 4. Excellent. It is now 42. Let's get computing machine and assembly, production, and improved infantry equipment. Okay, good. And we are just annihilating them. Let's add you guys to this offensive up here. And then we can begin more on this actual northern offensive, I think. Which will be good. I think you've just been destroyed. You have. You don't actually have anywhere to run to, so I'm surprised you weren't just overrun. And we made it. Okay, we're repulsing a counterattack right now. They do unfortunately have some people in La Paz. Communist France took 2 states. Romania was annexed. These guys are on a real rampage in Europe. Russia's gonna... maybe Russia's gonna struggle, I don't know. Depending on whether they go after Russia, which they probably will. Don't launch that attack. Launch that attack. I'm just going to separate out the guys who can use some rest to recuperate. You guys are all fine. You need a rest. You need a rest. You need a rest. You do. Which is actually going to help in the long run, because those guys are regaining organisation, so we can just throw them straight back into the fight again. We massively outnumber them, so we're just going to wear them down. And that will be fine. Let's put you in there to help make sure that you don't get pushed back there. You're driving through here. That's one really long state. I was kind of wondering if I could cut them off through there with the tanks, seeing as they're quick. That's what they're for. Try to do that. Don't know if it'll be successful, but it's worth a try. How long till you arrive? 2 days, 4 hours. You are beginning to win that offensive though, which is good. We could also try and push north. There we go, it's just switched green. Because we really want to get this around on La Paz, so we can bring our superior numbers to bear. That tank got caught. That's unfortunate. And you're just staying put. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, in the south, tiny little pocket left over. Let's just throw all of you into this. This fight won't last much longer. And then we can concentrate our entire force on the north. Magnificent. Alright, the assault on La Paz has begun. Let's make sure you're all in on it. And you're going to hold out just fine there. So that's good. Right, who's really not up for this? You're not. You're not. Is this a supply issue we're having? It might be. Nope. Supply is just fine, actually. Good. Speaking of supply, how's the construction coming? Slowly but surely. Alright, marvellous. The assault on La Paz has halted somewhat though, although we do have a bunch of reinforcements on their way in. And there it is, halted. Some of you are running away. Let's just throw everything at you. Just make sure they don't try and reinforce anything. Once La Paz has fallen, will they fall? Can't tell. I'm hoping so, considering how little they actually have left. Ah, they brought in troops. That's unfortunate. Have we beaten the little pocket? We have. Magnificent. Okay, so all of you lot should be heading up here now. And you need a new order. Your objective is Lima. And yes, by all means, attack. Oh, you're doing a counter-offensive. That's brave. Because that's just going to drain their organisation. But I think they're just trying to stop me from regenerating mine. You're actually going to push me back there. That's irritating. Alright. Let's begin another assault on La Paz. You guys are pushing into there successfully. Good. Bolivia is fighting back though. Oi. No. Just need to beat these guys back. I mean, they're starting to retreat now, which is excellent. Although they're just going to recuperate there and then jump back into the fight, which is unfortunate. You guys, we need you in the assault. Like, we need to overwhelm them. Oh, I see. The borders expanded again. There we go. When in doubt, right-click on your target and hope. Yeah, see, they're bringing in reinforcements, so we really need to kind of try and break through from behind. But I'm not entirely sure how we're going to achieve that. Now we can get the national focuses again. I think it's time to improve our stuff down here. So let's grab you. Let us establish a special manufacturer of mobile weapons of war. Even if it is dwarfed in size and power by almost all similar companies in the world, the ENG-ESA will be the extreme help for our military. Cool. Oh, this assault on La Paz is really costing us, especially in equipment. At least the fight against Peru is going a bit better. See if we can keep the pressure up. Actually, if you attack over there. Aha! Bit better. We need to keep the pressure up to keep the organisation low. And if they're having to move in and out, then they're not going to have the defensive bonuses. Alright, you want to spread out a bit. Okay. You guys are pushing up from the south. Good. How's Peru doing? Peru's slowly being worn away. We're taking a lot of losses against Bolivia. Peru, many fewer. You're still on your way. Okay. And the fighting strength of our units is dropping quite a lot. Okay, we have a lot of motorized. Let's cut back on that radically. Let's start training some new tanks. What are we short? Oh, infantry equipment. Right, of course. I mean, the tanks will come in time. That's fine. Pretty confident about that, so just keep going, basically. Okay, we're pushing successfully through there now, which is excellent. Peru's managed to fortify the northern border. Ecuador is just off the outskirts of Lima, though. Man, La Paz is hard to attack. We're about to win that fight, though, which will allow me to push through here without having to cross the Sodding River. And also, maybe get a cut-off on anything in there, which would be really helpful. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push you guys through here. And kind of do likewise with you. Although no, half of you should stay here. Okay, good. Oh, you counterattacked me. Let's try and put on some pressure. Oh, tank just moved. See if we can drive in through the back. They've reinforced that, unfortunately. They just have so many troops in a really small area. It's making life difficult. And it's all mountainous and horrible. And in fact, with that, we should end this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series so far, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.